Welcome. I'm on a catch and cook camping trip. I'm going to be doing this adventure solo, and I'm carrying an extreme amount of weight. I'm packing in about 73 pounds. I'm prepared for about 15 days. This trip is going to be based off of the weather. It can snow up here at any time. If the weather looks like it's going to be bad, I'll go ahead and hike out. But the next 7 days on the forecast looks really good. I've never been in this wilderness before, so I'm very excited. And I'm so glad that you're coming along with me. This is a massive pile of bear scats, and this is a big animal. Look how big that is. It's old, a month or more. Oh, this looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna camp right here. Tent right there, places to sit on the rock. This is at 9,050 feet above sea level. I have backpacked 3.45 miles, and I have gained about 700 feet of elevation. What I'm having tonight for dinner is Peak Refuel elk ragu pasta. Pasta, elk, tomato sauce, and carrots. It's got Parmesan in it too. Taste test. That was really good. This was a backpacking day. Tomorrow I'm hoping to get up to a high mountain lake, but it's going to be a heck of a climb. I'm figuring about 2,500 feet of elevation gain. The majority of the elevation gain is going to be in 3 miles. I got a steep climb ahead of me, so I need to get rested. With that said, good night. Good morning, the beginning of day number 2. Overnight low of about 35 degrees, warmer than I anticipated. That's always good news. I am very excited about getting up to this lake that I'm going to. I made it to the top of this pass. 10,973 feet right here. I climbed 1,950 feet from camp to here, and it was 4.3 miles. I felt every pound of this pack. Holy cow. Very expansive view. This is the pass looking the other direction. This is where I'm headed. You can see that lake shimmering in the sunshine. That is one of the lakes that I'm going to be fishing. I don't think it'll be the one today, but I am going to fish it on this trip. I just came down from right there. That looks like bear scats to me, and right next to it, this looks like a wolf. That is my destination. Oh my goodness. Look at all these tables, chairs. What a cool outfitters camp. I didn't order this, but I'll take it. And I am glad to be here. What an exhausting day. It was 8.7 mile hike today, 2,400 feet of elevation gain, and this is at 9,925 feet above sea level. For my meal tonight, I'm having Kool-Aid fruit punch, and I'm having Kyle Polson's chili mac. He also sent some Fritos corn chips to put in there. And that tastes wonderful. Thank you, Kyle. This was a long backpacking day. I got lightheaded a few times because I was working hard. There are 5 elk at the end of this lake. Yeah. That's all there's going to be for today. Last night until about 2 a.m., there were 2 bull elk right up here. They bugled and bugled. And what was unique about that is each one of them had their own individual bugle, which was really cool. The plan for today is to have a 5-star catch and cook camping experience. And I believe the stage is set. The Yellowstone Cut, first fish of my trip. Yellowstone Cut, beautiful fish. The markings under its jaw. That is wolf print. And that is one big animal. Nothing proves that you're in the wild more than a big mountain lion print. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes, backpack, 2 lobes. 3rd Yellowstone Cut. That's a pretty one. Number 6, pretty cut. All on the HD trout lure, the big one. Number 7, that's a pretty male. Kind of a golden color. That looks like a mama and a baby elk. Eating the grass that's growing in the water. She sees something moving over here. Doesn't know what it is. Can really see the baby elk now. I'm up to about 18 fish. I'm going to keep this one, and I kept 2 others. That's going to be my dinner. I'm going to do half of the fish, and this is pork rind and panko with Zatarain seasoning. I'm going to do the other half in the Louisiana fish fry Cajun Slap Yo Mama seasoning. This is ghee. The other is avocado oil and olive oil. Fish is done. Very spicy. Yummy. And then I'm going to cut up half of this potato. Okay, I've got Kentucky Colonel and Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. And put some olive oil and avocado oil on them. And then I'm going to add some ghee. This is the aluminum foil that I use for my fish. I'm going to put this on the fire. Turn them. Let's say the potatoes are done. Let them cool down, and then I'll eat them. It's kind of burned. They're good, they're done. It's good with that breading. My dessert tonight is dark chocolate cheesecake. And these are the cookie crumbles, kind of like the crust. And I'll just mix that all up. Cheers. Part of that 5-star experience. What a great day. I caught 21 Yellowstone cutthroat. Absolutely beautiful. And a relaxing afternoon and evening in front of the campfire in a gorgeous place. That's it for today. Good morning, it's day number 4, and it's time to go exploring and discover another body of water. You don't see this very often in the mountains. That's a mountain lion track, and that's a pretty big animal. This is the body of water I was looking for. There was a big bear here. Dry. It's old. Lucky find. Table, preparation space, fire pit, grills. This will be my camp in the woods. 3 miles to this camp. I'm at 10,010 feet above sea level. The elevation gain on this hike was 490 feet. Do some fishing. 1.1 pound, 16-inch Snake River cut. See the coloring under its jaw. On a fly, orange fly. Ooh, look at the hump on its back. That is a nice cut. Yellowstone on a silver jake large. The fish are lively. Last cast. The backpack hiking was excellent, and the fish in this lake are big, which is nice. That will be it for today. Good night. First fish of the day. Got it on a Jake Spinalure Gold, biggest one. Beautiful. Nice trout on a silver Castmaster with reflector tape. It's time to have some breakfast. Beautiful fillet. Gonna go with the Panko Coconut Badia Mojo Rubbed Citrus Dredge and the Panko and Kentucky Colonel Cavender's All-Purpose Greek Seasoning. Olive oil and avocado oil. First in is the Panko and Kentucky Colonel with the Cavender's All-Purpose Greek Seasoning. Oil's not quite hot enough yet. See them floating there? That means they're done. Nice big chunks. That's delicious. How exciting. Oh, those are beautiful. The fish that have been dredged in Panko Coconut Badia Mojo Rub Citrus Seasoning. These are finished. Those are beautiful fish nuggets. Let's get down to the bottom here where the cooler ones are. Now with the citrus. You can taste the coconut in there as well as the citrus. Last piece. A-okay. I got some carrots from nuts.com. They're freeze-dried. I'm going to cook them up and see how they taste. I'm going to bring the carrots in the water to a boil. And I'll turn them off and let them soak for about 10 minutes. I drained off the water. Now I'm going to add clarified butter and salt. I'm going to try these carrots. They have a little bit of a crunch to it, not a freeze-dried or dehydrated crunch, but like a natural crunch. And with the salt, I did add a little pepper and the clarified butter. To be 15 miles back in the wilderness eating these are delicious. Now I'm going to have Peak Refuel brownie bites. Never had these before. That's what they look like. Very chocolatey. They're not soft. They're crunchy. I do enjoy cooking and eating my dinner, but I love to fish. So probably fish until sundown. Another Snake River cut, 1.1 pounds, about 17 inches. That was a very nice fish. That fish that I just caught, I caught on this gold crocodile, about 3/4 ounce. It's got that hammered look on it. And I was about a 10 count down and just reeling it in. Then I stopped, let it sink a bit, then I started again, and then it hit it. Same method, same lure. Very nice Snake River cut. And he's off to the races. Look at the yellow belly. That's a beauty. Very healthy too. Got on the gold crocodile. All these fish have a real strong desire to live. Another big pile of bear scats. I think it's the same bear I saw yesterday. Gorgeous Yellowstone cut. It's kind of golden. It's beautiful. It's a long one. It's like 17 inches. Very beautiful Yellowstone cut. It's a good sized one too. Just got him right up on shore. I pulled it all the way, my lure all the way in, and then he just came right at shore and took it. That's a pretty fish. Probably can't see it too well in the light. It's my last cast. It's going to be the end of day here at Lakeside. Great day of fishing. I probably caught, I don't know, 25, 30 fish today. Biggest one was about 1.2 pounds, 17 inches. Well, that's going to be it for today. Good night. Good morning. It's the beginning of the 6th day. We're going to be doing some more fishing, but at a different alpine lake. So that means I get to explore through the forest and find this place. But before I do that, I'm going to cook me up some fish using the frying pan that I found here at this outfitter's camp. Campfire fish. Don't those look delicious? I used John Morris's Old Bay dredge. Very good. On my way to more adventures alone in the backcountry. Good trout, it's feeding. about a 16-incher in here. He must be under the bank or something. It was a big one. First view of my destination. This here is baby bear scats. They're just tiny, old, it's dried out. Oh wow, what a cool campsite. Nice places to sit. It's like I can put my tent right over there. This is gonna be my home for the next 2 days. Rock on. This is at 10,500 feet above sea level. Today's hike was 2.7 miles and the elevation gain was 711 feet. Gonna go fishing now, hopefully catching too. I caught it on a red Mep spinner. Looks like a female to me. .8 pounds, Snake River cut. Look how yellow that thing is. Yes, big fish here. Last cast. Today's backpacking was awesome. Got into some beautiful meadow creek, little fish in there, and then it's brought me to this lake, and the fishing in here has been fantastic. I've caught 3 fish, all over 1.5 pounds. I think one was like 1.9 pounds. With that said, good night. Good morning, it's day 7. I'm going to be fishing all day today. Hopefully catch maybe up to a 4-pound cutthroat out here. Then I would like to keep maybe like a 2-pounder so I can get some nice thick chunky fillets to eat for dinner. That would be nice. Being in the wild is unpredictable, so there's been a change of plans. I received the weather report through 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's supposed to cloud up and by 1 p.m. this afternoon start raining. So what this means is that I need to catch me a nice fish, go back to camp, cook it, eat it, and have all the hatches buttoned down by 1 o'clock today. There's my nice fish. It's a beauty. I'll show it to you from a different angle. Caught this on a large Jake Spinalure. It's 16 inches, 1 pound, 9 ounces. And this will be my dinner. Look how beautiful that meat is. Nice fat fillet. That's gonna be tasty. This is a Snake River cutthroat. It's about 1.5 pounds. I caught it on the Jake Spinalure. Big one. Beautiful fish. My Jake Spinalure. That is a 2-pound Snake River cut. Wow, that's beautiful. And off he goes. It's a cool fish. Biggest one so far. I updated the weather. I picked up 2 hours, so that's why I've been fishing this much. But It's coming. I can see it. So I'm gonna get back to camp. Look how fat and chunky that one is. Ah, it's gonna be good. I'm going all spicy today. Wow. This one is the panko and pork rind with zatarines. Look how pink that meat is and how thick it is. This has got to be the best fish so far on this trip. Now I'm going to try the Louisiana fish fry and the Slap Ya Mama seasoning on this piece. Of the true dredges on this particular fish, I like the pork rind and the panko with the zatarine seasoning better than the Louisiana fish fry with the Slap Ya Mama. This is the last bite, but what I got coming are chips. So it's going to make it a fish and chips dinner. So I've cut these pretty thin, not super thin, but I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to put them in the panko and pork rind zatarine seasoning dredge. Just do one at a time. Get coated real well. I'm going to do a triple cook. Time to take these out, let them cool. Okay, back in. Might be able to do them all. Nope, that was a bad idea. Into the second cooking. Third one now. Look at those. Those are looking so good. Golden. Wow, those are gonna be yummy. I'm gonna try one with salt. Let's try one without salt. There's enough salt in the zatarines. Doesn't need more salt. It's actually better. I think I hit these out of the park. It's worth hauling a potato up here. This is the last one. I think the only way I can improve on these is to make more. And for dessert, I'm going to have me a Baby Ruth candy bar, one of my favorites. That was worth hauling up here too. This day comes to a close. The latter part of it, from about 5 o'clock on, it's been raining off and on. So I've got everything buttoned down and I'm just ready to go in the tent and just stay there for the rest of the night. Good night. It's day number 8 and the weather is just coming in about 50 miles an hour. Clouds are just flying over the top of me. It will clear up and then it will cloud up and start raining. It's raining right now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I just got out of the tent and got my food off the tree and came back, and I've just been in the tent the whole time. It's just been going all night and all day. So I'm just staying in the tent, chilling. I've caught a little break in the weather, so I'm gonna get my dinner, have some Peak Refuel chicken pesto pasta. Then what I'll do is clean up, put my food up the tree, and retire to the tent for the evening. So this is going to be good night. The fun for today is for me to fish all the way around this lake and catch the biggest fish out of this lake possible. Also catch a 2-pounder, come back here and have a trout dinner and get in my tent before 5 o'clock because that's when it's supposed to start raining. We'll see how that goes. Biggest fish of the trip. It's a 20-inch, 3-pound cup bow. Got this on a Meps number 5, gold, red, and yellow. Female Snake River cut. Probably about a pound. Definitely bear scat. Been eating berries, it looked like. That's dry. That one's kind of moist. Well, maybe because of the rain. That's probably what it is. But there's a black bear in the area. I met a couple and they said they actually saw it. Very nice cutthroat. 1.8 pounds. On the map spinner again. This is a male Snake River cut. Pretty. About 0.8 of a pound. Snake River cut on a jig spin lure. I'm going to release him. Beauty. Very nice fish. Probably a pound and a half. I saw a fish right here. Not a real big one, but catching fish in these rocks is a pain in the butt. This one fell down in between the rocks. I had to get my lure and hook it down in between the rocks to get it out. I have successfully fished all the way around this lake. I caught, I think, 3 or 4 2.25 pound cutthroats. I caught a 3-pound cutbow, gorgeous fish. So I'm gonna go back to camp and cook my fish. Tonight's fish are gonna be in every one of the dredges. And the final ones are coming out. Tonight I also have chips. It's time to eat the fish, yes. I don't know what's what. Good. See what big a chunk of fish that is? This is even a bigger chunk of fish. Finishing off the fish before I eat the chips. Last bite. Oh, they're floating. That means they're done. They look good. Just salt this time. Right, let's eat these chips. Crunchy. Last chip. Perfection. This day has come to a close. The fishing, the catching, the cooking, the eating, all a success. Great day. There is a storm coming. I can see it. I've got everything secured. Now I just got to get in my tent. Good night. Rained cats and dogs last night, but all my gear is dry. That's the important thing. So the excitement for today is I'm going to find a new camping site and a new fishing hole. I'm going to be totally honest, I do not want to leave. This is one of the coolest places I've ever been. Some of the very best fishing that I've ever experienced. But it's time to walk the dotted line and then bushwhack up to the next mountain lake. First glance of the high mountain lake I was searching for. This looks promising. Place to cook right here. And oh, looks like I could probably put my tent right up there. Today's backpack hiking was 1.3 miles. This was 10,415 feet above sea level. The elevation gain to here was 132 feet. Dinner tonight, Mountain House spaghetti, yeah. And then nuts.com broccoli. It's gonna rock. Boiled the water, and once I add the broccoli, then I bring it to a boil again. Okay, then we'll just let that sit for about 10 minutes. For my tasty beverage, I'm gonna have this orange crush. That is so good. The spaghetti is done. I never get tired of this. I brought 3 of these. I drained the water off. That's what the broccoli looks like with the ghee and the salt and pepper in the broccoli. Now it's time to try the broccoli. It's like I went down to the grocery store. Perfect. Well, I got all the incidentals done for this evening, so I've got a little time. Sun's still up. Go down there and fish, see if I can catch something. Absolute fatty, big fat cutbow. That's gotta be 1.5 pounds, maybe 1.8 pounds. It's really thick. See it there. So with this fish, I'm gonna say goodnight. There you go. I'm going to angle all the way around this lake, and I'm going to catch a fish, and I'm going to cook it for dinner. I finally got one in. 1 pound, 5 ounces, cutbow. Got on power bait. I can't get him to take any lures, and I got to eat something. I've had little bumps on my lures and stuff, but this power bait's the only thing they actually take. There are not a ton of fish in this lake. Oh wow, it's gonna be delicious. Absolute monster cutbow, 2 pounds, 2 ounces. That is such a beautiful fish. Wow. Look at the red on that. This is 12 inches right here. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 inches long. It's a beauty. Got a big one. Not gonna release that. Okay, this is the end of the day. Great day fishing. I caught 5 fish, really nice ones, all of them. I'd rather catch 5 really nice fish than 25 little tiny 8, 10 inchers. Blue sky. Oh, it was a wonderful day today. The 4K scenery here is absolutely gorgeous. Love this mountain behind me rising up out of the lake. And I'm going to leave that with you for the night. It's time to hit the trail and go find a new campsite at a new mountain lake. Bear scats, big pile of it. Eating grass. It's not that old, it's about a week. That's bear scats, and that's more recent. That's probably 3 days. This bear might be going over to where I'm headed. It's a moose. Bear scats, that is one enormous animal. It's got to be a big grizzly. Look how fat that is. There's some more over here, but that's got to be almost a year. That's a big boy. This is what I was looking for. Oh, good. This looks like a great spot. I can pitch my tent most anywhere. The hike today was 10.2 miles. This camping spot is 10,175 feet above sea level, and the elevation gain was 1,700 feet. It was a workout. Dinner for tonight is chicken and dumplings by Mountain House. This is absolutely incredible. Right up there with spaghetti. Not quite as good, but right next to it. This is what it looks like. To me, it tastes much like a pot pie. Definitely comfort food. It's what I needed tonight. It's gonna be the end of the day. It was a very long backpacking day today. I'm exhausted. I'm actually about ready to pass out. I had to put my head between my legs so I wouldn't pass out. Anyway, this lake's supposed to have fish in it. I'm gonna fish it tomorrow, but this is gonna be good night. On the second day of my adventure, I came over a pass, and as I coming down the pass, I showed you a lake that I was going to fish. This is the lake. I'm fishing for a good hour, and this is the only thing I've caught. Caught it on a gold and red crocodile, 2/10 of a pound, maybe 3/10. But I'm gonna keep it and eat it because it's all I've got so far. Very small fillet, but will be delicious because brook trout is my second favorite fish. Same, not the big fish in this lake. Same size. I'm done fishing on this lake. 3 fish, all brook trout, nothing over about 9.5 inches. I'm a little disappointed. I worked hard to get here, thought it would be better fishing. I'd have taken 3 fish if they would have been 15 inches and 1.5 pounds each. I'm gonna build a campfire and cook my catch. Got that piney campfire taste. Just like off the cob. Good night. Good morning. 14th day, coldest night of the trip. 28 degrees in the tent last night. Ice chunks in my water jug. 48.9, I'm gonna say 49 pounds. Started with 73. My pack weighed 68, my camera gear weighs 5 pounds. So today I'm packing 54 pounds. So my plan today is to hike for the trailhead. Okay, made it to the top of the pass. Incredible view. Okay. Reward for the hardest working body part. I'm just about to the trailhead. I'm going to give you my highlights of my trip. First, my most noteworthy backpacking day was the second day when I packed up over the pass at 10,900 feet and then getting all the way to the first lake. It was about a 9-mile day. I was just really proud of myself. And that leads me to the next thing, the hardest hike. That was definitely the day. I was carrying 73 pounds. When I hiked back out today, I was carrying 54 pounds. 54 pounds is minor league. 73 pounds is major league. Oh my gosh. The most remarkable camp was the second, third, and fourth night. The outfitters had chainsawed logs in half for chairs and then did the same thing for your backrest. There were 4 tables that they had made where you could prepare your food on, put your gear on. It was just, I've never seen anything quite like it. The most majestic scenery, it's kind of like a dome. It comes up above the lake. It was just absolutely stunning. The most unnerving experience was on the 8th night. It was lightning and thunder, and it was right on top of me. I think I was counting from the flash to the thunder about 2 seconds. Now you might say, well, you're in grizzly bear, black bear, mountain lion, and wolf country. That should be your most unnerving experience at night. No, those animals like to stay away from you. Lightning, on the other hand, has no discernment. The apex of my fishing was the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, that lake. I caught more big fish at that lake than any other lake, and it was just a beautiful scenery, beautiful fish, just, oh, I hated to leave. My fishing total was about 100 fish. That's pretty darn good. My number 1 gear item was a red and gold MEPS number 5 spinner. That was what I caught my biggest fish on, which was so fun to catch, and it was a beautiful fish. My most noteworthy meal was the fish dinner that I had on the 9th night. The fillets that I had were about an inch thick, and with the breading and then frying them up, makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Wildlife was abundant, and it's very cool to see. I saw baby elk, mama elk, bull elk, a mama moose. I heard a coyote. I saw bear scats, wolf scats. I saw wolf tracks, mountain lion tracks. It is so cool to be up in the wild with those animals. The weather on this trip, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 9. It was great. I had 1.5 days where it rained, and other than that, I had to deal with the wind, but it's always windy up here. And if you get a day where it's not windy, it's so tranquil and quiet, it's unbelievable. In summation, I do like going solo on my trips. When you go solo, you can do what you want, when you want, as long as you want. However, I do love going with others because you have to compromise, and what do they say? Variety is the spice of life. To wrap this up, thank you for coming on this wilderness adventure. So, until next time.